Be Busy's Project CAM, which stands for Capture and Motivate, is a 13-lesson curriculum that is designed to build healthy relationships with partners, family, friends, and coworkers. This program's mission is to help young people ages 14 through 18 make wise decisions when it comes to how they interact with others, and to steer away from risky behavior and unsafe relationships. Our goal is to give our students the important tools needed to reach their goals in education, future careers, personal and professional relationships, and life.
We would show and teach kids how to build healthy relationships and identify bad ones, and how to safely exit unhealthy relationships.
Our lesson plan includes knowing yourself, forming and maintaining healthy relationships, frameworks for assessing relationships and making decisions, recognizing unhealthy relationships, effective communication and conflict management, intimacy and setting the right pace for a relationship, preventing and dealing with an unplanned pregnancy, and success sequence, which means how the order of school, commitment, and babies impact your future. This lesson plan has been carefully constructed using the Love Notes curriculum to give our students all they need to create healthy relationships initially with themselves and then with others.
She is checking up on me all the time. She's constantly grilling on me, who I talked to or who I was with. Even drives past my house every day.
Students are given scenarios that will better help them recognize and understand the difference between a good and bad relationship.
And it helps them identify what would be a red flag for you. We also let them express themselves on why they feel it's red and why they feel it's not a red flag. A red flag for you or for someone would be something that goes against your values, your morals, what you believe in. Everybody might believe a little bit different things. There are some things that are either yes or no, right? But people have opinions on different things. So a red flag would be something that just goes against something that you really strongly believe in.
I think it showed me a lot, and it kind of opens my mind and eyes when it comes to my own relationship, and I figure like I have those issues too, and I need to fix them because I don't want to be presented as one of those unhealthy relationships.
Recognizing a warning sign is the first step in avoiding problems in relationships. The aim of Project CAM is clear. It's to teach teens early so that they won't have to pay for a mistake later.
If we just show them that from the beginning, you can notice these red flags, that you can notice when this person is going to peer pressure you into doing something negative, that you can't eliminate those relationships. When you don't know how to identify negative relationships, you're more likely to fall into peer pressure.
And it's really eye-opening to see that kids younger and younger are dealing with real-world relationship dramas. I feel like they don't know that there's a right and wrong way to love or to be loved or to be in a relationship, and that if I can, or if programs like Be Busy can provide opportunities for them to recognize the red flags and understand that this is not okay, it can help them possibly save their life.
Yeah, so what you're going to do is say, give me a frame line.
Another part of Be Busy's Project CAM is a hands-on workshop teaching students the ins and outs of video production, filmmaking, social media, and podcast production. This course is designed to give teens a broader understanding of media while teaching them life lessons about relationships and teen pregnancy prevention. These lessons are taught by industry professionals.
As a director, you're going to go over their motivation again. What's important about using social media, using video and film production and podcast and audio production is we're getting a chance to hear what students have to say. We're not telling them how they feel. They're telling us how they feel and what they think, and they're doing it through a media that they're used to, and that is video and podcast production and social media.
Project CAM Media Program is the only program of its kind in the greater Houston area. It's all about students having a voice and an outlet to be heard. Nothing does that better than social media and filmmaking.
I think one thing I really like about y'all guys coming here is y'all give us a voice. You know, sometimes we go to main campus and sometimes it feels like maybe the students don't have a voice, where like we're kind of invisible. But when we come to like this center and when we work with Be Busy, I feel like we're able to express ourselves and really put ourselves out there.
just giving them the freedom to express themselves doing something that they like creating posts on social media or getting involved in commercials, podcasts, but still talking and touching on these topics that students are dealing with nowadays that are so relevant in the schools.
Our educators and media team work hand in hand to give students a fun and informative classroom experience that's based on the Love Notes curriculum. These lessons go beyond the book. Be Busy also provides personal insight when it comes to relationships. We understand a lot of these subjects aren't talked about in traditional classrooms and many times not in the homes. These are topics that students say may be uncomfortable but are needed.
I think this is something everybody should get, even adults, parents, because adults as kids, they never got taught. And most parents, they don't really have a talk with their kids, which makes their kids wonder themselves instead of getting to know the basics. And at least just telling them what's right and wrong.
We give them a different question at the end of every lesson, and we just kind of encourage them like, hey, go to your trusted adult or go to your parent and ask this question, and then take the opportunity when they open up to share a little bit more about yourself and your concerns or questions that you may have.
BBC educators are experts when it comes to teaching the Love Notes curriculum, but we also bring real-world life experiences into the classroom. Our students see right away that we at one point were them, and now we're here to help them.
I think you guys are really great. You guys are more than a teacher. You guys are like friends. You guys are like family. You know, I get a connection from you guys that I don't necessarily get from regular teachers.
I actually learned a lot about not just, how to work a camera and everything, but I actually learned a lot about relationships. I learned a real idea about what it is to be in a good relationship, the bad signs of being in a relationship, red and green flags. So I feel like having real professionals come in and actually tell us, rather than like a teacher or our parents, kind of helps a little bit.
At Be Busy, we know the key to success starts with a life plan. Our educators help these teens develop a good roadmap for their future.
It's extremely important because I feel a lot of these kids are going through a lot of different changes at this age, especially being preteen, early teens, 14, 15. Their hormones are changing. They're in relationships. Some of them are in serious relationships to where they have taken the next step into sexual intercourse and things of that nature. And I feel like to get the advice from a program in a safe space where they feel like they can really tell the truth is vital for them because it can prevent like teen pregnancy, permanent diseases, just making sure they have an environment where they can really thrive.
And the classroom teachers say they learn a lot from the program as well.
I'm always looking to improve. I'm looking to learn new things, and it only makes me better, and it makes it better for my students. And that's why the other teachers that they're saying no to this, then I think they should reflect on that and maybe, they should do it.
Maya Angelou said, "Dare to let your dreams reach beyond you." Be Busy's Project Cam is all about helping teens realize and achieve their dreams.
In the future, I hope to have a regular job, have a good currency, and possibly have a family.
I actually got accepted into college, into journalism. So it looks like I'm gonna be a journalist from now on.
I want to do physical therapy, but that's because I know a lot of families need help and not all of them have money. I'm not really going to do it for the money. I'm going to do it just to help other families in need.
I decided my college, and then I complete my bachelor's degree in biochemistry or biology, and then be accepted into a PA program, hopefully at Baylor.
The big question that we ask ourselves at Be Busy is simple. Is Project Cam working? Is it still needed? Can others benefit from our program?
Absolutely. I feel like the conversation around sexual education and relationships is like taboo these days, and I feel like a lot of parents don't really touch on it. At home, it's kind of like a you don't do, or if you do, then this will happen to you. It's always a negative connotation behind it, to where they're kids, they're going to do stuff, as we all did. And I'd rather them be knowledgeable about it than to go in blind and we have permanent consequences.
I believe that these programs should be out there everywhere and should be like a mandatory thing, but unfortunately we don't have this in schools. Nobody takes a class to become a better person, a better parent, a better partner. So this program really offers all the basic information to build yourself into the most better version of yourself, and how to detect those other people that can also be good versions of themselves, so you can create a healthy relationship.